In today's episode, we will be exploring the Branson Scenic Railway in beautiful Branson, Missouri. Come with us as we take a ride on the Ozark Zephyr, we'll travel through the foothills of the Ozark Mountains, and we'll see why America's romance with vintage passenger trains still lives on today. Hello, I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Brenda.
Welcome to another exciting adventure with Have Fun, Let's Travel.
Come join us.
Are you looking for something fun to do on your next trip to Branson? Why not climb aboard the Branson Scenic Railway for a relaxing 2-hour excursion aboard a collection of unique passenger cars and travel through the foothills of the Ozark Mountains? You will pass through tunnels, go over trestles, and you'll slice through the wilderness as you travel through southwest Missouri and into northwest Arkansas. So let's go in, get our tickets, look around the gift shop for a few minutes, and wait for the next train. Can't you just imagine all the people that have passed through this depot since it was built in 1905? If these walls could talk, I would love to hear the stories. Now that we have our tickets, we are just waiting for those famous words. Meet the Ozark Zephyr, a historic collection of timeless railway history that will take you back in time. Both engines, as well as each car, has its own history to tell. They were purchased from different areas throughout North America, refurbished to their original condition, and then they became part of the train that you see here. The northbound engine that we just walked by, locomotive number 98, was built in 1951. Then it was rebuilt in 1981 to the current condition that you see it in here. It was formerly part of the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. The southbound engine, locomotive number 99, was built in 1962, then rebuilt in 1982. It was formerly part of the Chesapeake and Ohio Railroad. This car is the Westport, a 1939 Bud Lounge observation car that came from the Atlantic Coastline Champion train. It is now being used for the dinner car. We are entering the train through the Silver Island car, a 1947 Bud Dome Lounge that was part of the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Twin City Zephyr. We have several cars to pass through before we can reach our seats. While each car looks alike on the outside, notice how different the inside of each car is designed. These trains were made for little people. This is the Silver Shelf, a 1956 Bud 48-seat diner car. It was part of the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Denver Zephyr. Now we're entering the Silver Terrace, a 1952 Bud Dome observation car that was part of the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy, Kansas City Zephyr. Now let's head up this narrow staircase, find our seats, and get settled in for a great ride. And here we go. We are headed south toward Arkansas. We cross over Lake Taneycomo, which is short for Taney County, Missouri, looking upstream or west. Check out the traffic on Highway 65 in the distance. Next, we pass through historic Hollister, where we get a quick look at an old caboose. We'll get a better look at the downtown area on our return trip. Now we've left the towns behind and are ready to start cutting through the Ozarks wilderness. Watch closely and you can see the engine winding its way around the corners. As we are riding along the winding track, one of the trainsmen tells us about the history of how the railway was designed and built. He informed us that this part of the track took the longest to build, and it was some of the most expensive parts of this entire railroad. Shortly, we'll be going over the 150-foot tall Barren Fork Trestle. What an incredible view you get from here. Now it's time to turn around and head back north towards the depot, and I want to go check out the snack bar. I want to see what the other cars look like. This is a Silver Echo, a 1947 Bud 60-seat coach that was part of the Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac. This is the Silver Lake car, a 1951 Bud Buffet Lounge that was formerly the parlor car Casimir Pulowski from the Pennsylvania Railroad. It was converted into a buffet lounge by Amtrak before making its way to Branson. I forgot to go through the last two cars between the lounge car and locomotive number 99. They are the Silver Garden, a 1952 Bud Dome lounge coach, which was part of the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy, Kansas City Zephyr, and the Silver Eagle, a 1949 Bud 60-seat coach, which was part of the Eagle from the Texas Pacific Railroad. Now let's sit back and enjoy the ride back to the depot. If you're searching for something romantic, check out the dinner train where you will enjoy a 4-course candlelight dinner. You'll be treated to traditional style dining that was the ultimate experience long ago when riding the rails. And if you're planning on being in Branson during the Christmas season with little kids, be sure to bring them and hop aboard the Polar Express, where you'll create magical memories that your family will treasure forever. We hope you are finding this video to be informative and educational. If so, please leave us a comment and be sure to hit the thumbs up button. We really appreciate you letting us know what you think about our videos. And be sure to subscribe to our channel so you'll be notified when we add new and exciting videos. Here we are in historic Hollister once again. This is Downing Street, and it too has tons of history that it can share with you. As our trip draws to an end, we have to cross over Lake Taneycomo again. This time we are looking east or downstream toward Branson. If you are an RVer, be sure to check out our video on Branson's Lakeside RV Park. We'll put a link in the description for you below. We know you'll love this campground as much as we do. We hope you have enjoyed taking a ride along with us on the historic Branson Scenic Railway. If you've never been on a passenger train, or you've never been on this one, you should add it to your next visit to Branson.
This video is brought to you in part by the official RV Camping Journal, the most complete way to record and preserve your family travel adventures. Get your copies today by clicking the link in the description. Thank you for sharing a moment of your time with us. Happy camping!
Thanks for spending some time with us today, and remember, have fun, let's travel!